Check it out, people. It's Fresh Mark Sense with another fresh review. Today, I'll be talking about something very important to me. I've spoken about in a previous episode, fragrance appreciation. Now, the episode before, when I talked about that, I literally just posted all of my fragrances online. And a few days ago, I sold a whole load of them. It was about 160 perfumes in a box or something ridiculous like that. It was more like probably close to 100 actually, because I had 200 in total, and now I have 94 perfumes. I sold it for a steal of a price, but I was thinking, oh, I forgot a few of them that were in the box that I actually wanted to keep. So out of the ones, all of the ones that I've sold, which ones did I want to keep? Well, there were only about three. Prada La Homme Intense, Noir Argent by Izumiyaki, and Bulgari Man in Black Orient Edition. So these perfumes were very nice for me, but they weren't actually so likable to other people apart from Prada La Homme Intense. So I kept them in the box because although they were winter fragrances, I still didn't really use them as much as other fragrances. But why did I feel nostalgic towards these fragrances? Sorry. Simply, I think it's because I imagined a later part of my life where I may actually see myself as that character, or there were some moments, memorable moments like Noir Argent, where I was wearing the perfume and I had a great time. Some nights I think I had a walk in the park or something like that, and it was a especially crisp night. And Noir Argent, the resinous, spicy, and cooling note, cooling incense note combination just reminded me of a cool summer night in my favorite park. So that was on a full moon. So those are the kind of memories that conjure up with some of the perfumes that I uh, ha- well carelessly gave away. So I thought, do I actually want to get these back? And I ordered some of them back again, and I thought, when I actually add to my collection, what would I be thinking if I just kept it in the box again and started collecting and piling up perfumes that I didn't want? That would be an absolute waste. So I become very savvy when sifting out the good perfumes from the ones that are okay and I'm not really going to buy. So I had a bit of a break over that time where I wasn't actually buying any perfume, and I thought, let's get my whole capsule collection ready. And before I put all those perfumes in the box that I sold, I put all my favorite perfumes right up here. And this is a capsule collection. So I'm going to quickly go through the perfumes that I have and why I kept them and how they replace all of the other perfumes, even the ones that I quite miss, how they replace those ones and how I can do without them. And this is all part of fragrance appreciation, knowing the versatility of your own perfumes. So let's quickly go through it. Fresh Mark Scents. So let's get into it. This is the whole collection, starting from the aquatic and citrus fragrances up on top over here. Then we go to the more fruity and herbal fragrances, aromatic fragrances at the back, slightly more resinous with amberwood, and this is like a oregano and fresh and fruity and minty, and this is lemon, and we got some grapefruit at the back with D&G pour homme, vanilla. Moving on to these, so aromatic, and then vanilla and floral. So we have D600, which has iris, floral, vanilla notes, some neroli over here. As we get more aromatic towards the back, we get more galbandium fragrances. This is a osmanthus, so this is more floral. And the most aromatic fragrance, I think, is the Platinum Egoist by Chanel, which has a very green touch to it. So it's going from lemony, citrus fresh to fruity to creamy, vanilla and floral, and then aromatic at the back. And then we have some gourmand perfumes over here: Precious Oud, Wild Candy, Valentino Umo. For winter, very nice coffee, leather, and camphorious myrtle fragrance. For the warmer months, for warm gourmand fragrances, Le Homme Ideal Eau de Toilette. It has a very creamy, lemon fresh and slight almond feel to it. We have Oud Vanille in this spicy, resinous and slightly fruity section. I don't know if you can see at the back, but this is K Eau de Parfum. Maybe the crown is shining over here. I can't really get that in focus, but we have slightly spicy anise and blackberry opium pour homme. I put this in the middle of my fragrance collection because it's so underrated and people don't even know that there's an opium for men sometimes. Hopefully you should know about it, and I'd recommend you to get it for a very romantic nighttime scent for summer. And then we get into a leather section, and these are the ones that, okay, I had Prada La Homme in Intense at the back of this section. I wasn't using it before, but I'd say the replacement to that is Mancera Black Gold, because it has iris but it has a sort of rough leather effect with the spices of nutmeg and cinnamon. It also has a very nice, so it has a good leather note, and it's not as sweet and creamy with the tonka bean out of La Homme Intense, but instead it has a violet and C note combination, so that lends to a creamy freshness, and the slight spicy note of cinnamon leaves it sweet enough to be okay replacement. But I was thinking maybe getting that Prada La Homme Intense back, so that's good for that. And Oud Vanille is a very nice resinous scent. Just got a shout out to that because that's amazing. And there we go into the summer nighttime fragrances. Now these are fragrances for hot weather, but it gets a little bit cooler in nighttime. You can use Sauvage Parfum in the wintertime, but it doesn't really project that well. So I think that it'd have a very magical, engulfing, it has a very intoxicating cloud, very thick, dense scent trail with the bergamot and elmi. So that's very nice. It has a sort of reminds me of a place where there'll be fireflies, maybe some sort of warm forest, like, I don't know, something like that, something out of a fairy tale. So this is the winter selection. We have red tobacco over here, and all the other winter fragrances, including Oud exclusive, and some warmer fragrances over here with my favorite Oud, which is, let's bring it out, Charme d'Orient. Shout out to that. It's a very nice one. So overall, we have the winter fragrances, the summer night fragrances, gourmand fragrances, spicy, fruity, resinous, something cross that you could use in autumn and possibly summer. This is too deep, Floriental. But if you like clove, you can sort of do it in a spicy, resinous, plum, labdanum combination. Leather fragrances, so sort of transitions into there. Vanilla and floral, and we got a juicy fruit. And don't forget about Sicily. So that is a very nice floral scent that went into the citrus because it has a fantastic pineapple. And at the end, another shout is something I was wearing today, Oud Blue Notes. Something that is very underrated. Oud Blue Notes is a very creamy, fruity, vanilla and fruit scent with a woody base. It's got a touch of orris root to make it powdery and gentlemanly, and I'd recommend it. This, and out of the probably most underrated nighttime scent, because I do use 212 Men. I do use 212 Men very. Oh my god, I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this. Oh god. Okay, I do use 212 men a lot because it's very nice, but very underrated. Azaro Pohom Intense Brandy, Vetiver, and Cinnamon. So very sweet on the top note, very classy with the brandy note, very masculine with the 80s sort of macho vibe. So it's macho, classy, and smooth with a little bit of sweetness from the cinnamon. Definitely check this out for a cool summer night or autumn. If it's raining, it's very warming as well. It gives a great deal of comfort in the rain because it feels like you're indoors having a warm drink. So definitely check that one out. So these are all the scents in my collection. I've highlighted the ones that are the replacements to Prada L'Homme Intense, and for my replacement of Noir Argent, I could use Gucci Intense Oud because it has a woody base with that spicy frankincense resinous nature with a touch of something different with pear to really give Noir Argent a run for its money. But each to their own. You tell me if this is better than Noir Argent, and I'll probably have nothing to say because I'm not sure. I'm on the fence with it myself. So definitely tell me what you think about these fragrances and much more. Comment and tell me if you have anything else that you would add to a capsule collection. And is it really worth going beyond 94 fragrances if you have it all? Should I just do reviews on fragrances that I already have and how to make the most of them? Or should I carry on? Actually, I'm going to carry on because I'm addicted to buying. But other than that, I don't think you should waste money if you have a capsule collection. This is really just a hobby for me after that. But I'd really wish that you would join me on the journey because I've enjoyed it for the whole year. Take care and stay fresh.